For years, this channel has been telling you that the Democrat Party is dead and is simply a reanimated corpse for communism, globalist communism. And now all of the new leaders of the Democrat Party, who none of them were born in this country, all of them just got here. I mean, they don't even go here, but they have all the power all of a sudden, and they're making the rules. And guess what they're telling you? That we're communists. ABC News' John Carl. Republicans are going to make socialism the face of the Democrat Party. Zorhan Mandami, let them. That's what it looks like to be a Democrat socialist. Oh, okay. Cool.
Let them.
The Democratic Party.
Let them. We don't have to ask ourselves what life looks like if a socialist wins.
Okay. Midterms. Democrat Senator Chris Murphy, who's not like a wild-eyed radical. I mean, he's a total libtard, but like he's not some type of genocidal jihadist. But here he is looking like he's inside of an ISIS hostage video. You know, it's like a Schumerite. Like, this shows you exactly how scared these people are of their activist Frankenstein base. He's embracing socialism. NBC, this is a moment of reckoning for establishment Democrats. Murphy, I think it's actually a good sign that we're alive and growing.
And billionaires.
Is this a moment of reckoning for establishment Democrats?
Oh, I think you're going to have different candidates being nominated in New York City and suburban Connecticut. This is a party that is also nominated and won with candidates like Abigail Spanberger and Mikey Sherrill. I want us to be a Big Tent party.
They love it. They're embracing it. By the way, this is the face of low testosterone. Democrat living man Zorhan Mandami writes off the calls for abolishing prisons and open borders, socialist candidates. He just says those are our policy positions. This is a reminder that Zorhan Mandami's entire slate of candidates, I mean, just off the top of my head, said they were going to wipe their faces and behinds with the American flag and use it as toilet paper. That 9/11, that we owe Muslims reparations for 9/11 and that America deserved September 11th, that we need to abolish all borders, we need to abolish all prisons, we need to abolish all immigration laws, just some of the things off the top of the dome. One of the candidates said that we need to completely eradicate Western civilization. Of course, what that means is Christianity. So happy Sunday to you. Now, bad things are happening in New York. New York is, of course, the cesspool and epicenter of all of this. It is patient zero. Maybe this was the dance that created the actual virus. This is the single most embarrassing video of Chuck Schumer's career when he danced with Stephen Colbert and some dumpy staffer. Somebody needs to figure out what the girl with the chick in this video was on. I don't know. SSRIs, man. And mix SSRIs with birth control. It's like it's a hell of a drug. But anyway, it looks like they're all on birth control and they're all on SSRIs. And this is Chuck Schumer and Stephen Colbert dancing. I just still can't believe that that's a real video. I can't believe this is a real video of Chuck Schumer today getting booed at the Pride Parade in New York that is attended by like 12 people.
I was the first Senate leader to come out for gay marriage, and 15 years later, I was vindicated. My daughter married a beautiful young lady. Happy Pride, everybody. Thank you.
My daughter's a lesbian. My daughter's a lesbian. Chuck Schumer.
Happy Pride, everybody.
Very much looks like a lesbian. Can't believe this is.
Congratulations. My daughter and her wife were married 8 years. And I have 2 beautiful babies from them. Happy Pride, everybody. I was the first senator to ever march in this parade.
Oh, okay. It was how stunning and brave. Stunning and brave for Chuck Schumer. A whole lot of good that did him, by the way. Chuck Schumer got booed at the parade. Chuck Schumer getting booed at the parade. Joe Biden getting booed last night.
It's a battle that's never truly
Genocide
over.
Joe. So Joe Biden.
look.
Genocide Joe. So Joe Biden getting booed. Okay. You know, you
Well,
just,
I can't sugarcoat it.
you just
These are indeed dark days.
love to see Dr. Frankenstein eaten by monster. James Carville. Now, this is very much an architect, you could say, of what is the modern dying Democrat Party. Hillary Clinton has no more power, right? The Clintons have no more power, but James Carville, created what was called the Clinton machine, and it was the most formidable political force over the last 30 years. And he says, I'm done. He says we need a schism.
Mr. Valier, I'm
in our
the
party.
New York Times reported, and I have the quote right here. I'll get to it. She is against pass off all her views. She has attacked interracial relationships in the American flag. Lady, I ain't in the same party as you. I'm sorry. I just not. And I actually do think it's time for Democrats to talk the S word, schism. I really do. Everybody's always said, no, we're coalition, we're big tent. And there's just some shit that I can't be in the same tent with.
So there you go. Carville calls for schism with socialist candidates. We cannot be in the same party. Oh my. This, of course, comes after there was a rowdy weekend of attacks against establishment Democrat candidates and establishment Democrats attacking back. Bill Maher,
big news in this country.
sort of the epicenter of establishment Democrats.
In New York, there were 3 candidates for this. These are the primaries. They are going to win the election, so there are going to be 3 Democrats in Congress. These are Mandami's people. These are Democratic socialists, I think very different than the Democratic Party. What happened is, for years we've been asking young people to vote. Well, now young people are voting, and they're voting to abolish the police, abolish prisons, unlimited immigration, so no cops, no prisons, no borders, proving for sure that eating Tide Pods does cause brain damage.
Bill Maher's audience applauding for that, and Bill Maher then going on to say to J.D. Vance that he'll vote for him.
They don't believe in capitalism, no prisons. If this is where they're going, my vote is in play.
Okay.
And
I like to hear that.
It actually always has been. Every year, I don't make my decision by who has an R or a D. I actually always came to the conclusion that the Democrat was probably better.
Sure.
And voted for them.
Okay.
And Trump can't run again, and he'd be a little too exciting for me anyway. So it's either going to be you or Rubio.
It's either going to be you or Rubio. It's like Bill Maher's already made up his mind, because Bill Maher sees this. Even if Bill Maher made the decision, hey, I'm going to placate these people, I'm going to play a radical, I'm going to try and win them over, it doesn't matter. This is the single most left-wing politician in all of America. His name's Scott Wiener. He is a goblin. He's just a grotesque, despicable person that proposes laws that I can't even talk about here because it involves children, and you can look it up. It is some of the sickest, most depraved stuff. Like this individual, Scott Wiener, is the most radical and disturbed member of the left that you can find in America. And he got yelled and screamed out of a left-wing march, a trans march in San Francisco, in downtown San Francisco. Scott Wiener gets attacked. And literally, like, listen to this.
It breaks my heart that someone who wrote
This is the left.
for queers is so fucking terrible on Gaza.
Like nobody.
Scott, do you have anything to say?
I think that Scott Wiener should be arrested. But even if Scott Wiener went to like a MAGA rally, he would never be treated like this. These people are violent, and they're violent because that is the nature of leftism.
That's all right. That's what you said.
Listen to this.
Because you're running for office, say free Palestine then.
This guy can't sit down for a meal. He can't go anywhere in the most left-wing city in America because Scott Wiener, who's challenging Nancy Pelosi for her House seat is not left-wing enough. And he's the biggest Marxist radical in the country right now. And so that's a lesson for you, right? The lesson is don't ever unleash the monsters that will end up destroying you. And this is what they're doing. Letting the fox in the hen house, so many different allegories to it. It really is Frankenstein's monster. They created it, and now it is clobbering them and destroying them, and they have no way out. So it's now our job to lock in, deliver to the American people, show that we're the normal ones, the ones that care about the actual American way and not some neo-Marxism, globalist Marxism, and lock it in. And we can lock them into like 20% party. It can be like a parliamentary party. If we do our job right, in 50 years, there will be no more Democrat Party. And that's what we got to do. So, and then we deport all the communists. It's easy. Problem solves itself. You can check American immigration law. Actually, you're not allowed to naturalize communists, known members of the Communist Party. That's actually our immigration law. Look it up. It's your boy Benny. Like, share, and subscribe.